So you're turning 70. That's a huge milestone, right? Definitely a reason to celebrate. But, behind all the fun and the cake, there's something else going on. It's a really critical financial deadline. So in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what that means for your money. Yeah, you heard that right. Whether you're in the US, the UK, Canada, or Australia, your 70th birthday isn't just a number. Think of it more like a trigger date. It quietly kicks off this big shift in the financial rules that can have a massive impact on your wealth if you're not really paying close attention. And honestly, this is where the real problem lies. I mean, we are talking about thousands of dollars, sometimes way more, just gone and permanently. And it's not because of some bad investment or a stock market crash. Nope. It's simply because the rules changed overnight and it feels like nobody sent you the memo. So in this explainer, we're going to make absolutely sure that does not happen to you. All right, first things first, let's dive into your income. These are the deadlines that have a direct hit on the cash flow, the money that's actually coming into your bank account from your pensions and all that retirement savings. Okay, so the first big idea you've got to get your head around is something we're going to call the profit cap. See, if you've been smart and delaying your government benefits like Social Security or the Canada Pension Plan, you've been racking up some really valuable credits for every single year you've waited. But guess what? At age 70, all that amazing bonus growth, it just slams into a brick wall. It's a hard stop. Full stop. And this right here, this is a huge mistake that so many people make. The thinking is pretty logical, right? Oh, I'll just leave my benefits in there and let them keep growing. But the reality? It's pretty sobering. You know that sweet 8% annual growth you might have been getting in the US? Poof, it just vanishes. From the day you turn 70, every single month you wait to claim is a month of income you've lost. Forever. You never get it back. So what's the bottom line here? The fix, thankfully, is super simple. If you haven't claimed those benefits yet, it's time to turn on the tap. You got to get in touch with the right agency and make sure your application date is set for your 70th birthday. Seriously, don't leave that money on the table. All right, next up, let's talk about something I call the tax bomb. This one is all about your private retirement accounts. Look, the government has been very patient, letting you grow your savings tax-deferred for decades. But now, well, they want their cut. So, how does this whole thing work? Let's break it down. After decades of growth, the government steps in and says, okay, time to start taking some of that money out. These are your required minimum distributions, or RMDs, in the US, and similar rules apply to RIFs in Canada. And here's the trap. This forced income, which you might not even need, can actually bump you into a higher tax bracket, or it could jack up your healthcare premiums. Either way, it ends up costing you even more money. The fix here is all about being proactive. You've got to get ahead of this. That year you turn 70, it is the absolute perfect time to sit down with a tax planner. They can help you strategize. Like maybe you can take out smaller amounts now to shrink those mandatory withdrawals later on. It's all about diffusing that bomb before it has a chance to go off. Okay, so we've covered income. Now let's shift gears and talk about lifestyle. Because these next deadlines, they can mess with your day-to-day freedom and, believe it or not, they carry some shockingly huge financial risks. And its next one, oh man, this is the ultimate admin ambush. For example, over in the UK, your driver's license just stops working on your 70th birthday. Automatically. Doesn't matter if you're the best driver in the world, it's a hard rule and it catches thousands of people completely by surprise. While rules do vary by location, it's a fantastic reminder for everyone, everywhere, to check those official documents. Now, I know what you might be thinking. An expired license? What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is this. If your license is expired, your car insurance is instantly void. Gone. That means one tiny little fender bender, it could literally cost you your house. Without that insurance safety net, you are personally on the hook for every single dollar of damage. And the financial fallout, it could be absolutely catastrophic. And you know what's crazy? The fix for this is almost laughably simple. Look, don't just sit around waiting for a reminder letter in the mail because it might never show up. Just pull out your phone right now, open your calendar, and set a reminder for 90 days before you turn 70. That 5 minutes it takes to renew online could literally save you from financial ruin. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so are you planning a big trip for that 70th birthday? Awesome, but you need to know about what I call the travel tax. Now, this isn't an official tax from the government. It's more of an industry thing. You see, insurance companies kind of view age 70 as this cliff edge. And because of that, the price for travel medical insurance can just skyrocket. I mean, overnight. And the change is, well, it's stark. It's not subtle at all. The price you'd pay for insurance when you're 69 could easily be half or even less of what they'll quote you the day after you turn 70. The jump is it's dramatic and it's immediate. Okay, so the key here is to be strategic about this. If you're planning that big birthday trip, try to book the whole shebang, your flights, your hotels, and especially the insurance before your 70th birthday. Why? Because a lot of policies will lock in your rate based on how old you are when you buy it, not how old you are when you actually travel. That's the trick. All right, so we've talked a lot about the pitfalls and the deadlines to watch out for, but turning 70 isn't all doom and gloom. It can actually be a really positive trigger. I want you to think of it as a moment for a total financial reset. It's a chance to unlock opportunities that maybe, just maybe, you didn't qualify for before. So let me ask you this. Could you be eligible for some hidden money? What I'm talking about are those government support programs that are designed to help with living costs. Things like pension credit in the UK or the age pension in Australia. Most countries have something similar. Now listen closely, because this is so important. Getting a no when you applied for benefits at 65 could easily turn into a yes at age 70. And why is that? Well, a few reasons. The official eligibility thresholds often get raised. Inflation might have eaten away at the real value of your savings. Or, your own personal situation might have just changed. So the fix here is simple. You have to abandon all your old assumptions. Don't just assume you won't qualify because you didn't before. Get on the official government websites, find their benefits calculators, and just recheck. It takes a few minutes. You could be leaving really valuable support on the table. It's time to claim what you're owed.
Okay, let's bring this all home. Age 70 really is the age of freedom. I mean, you've earned it, right? But that freedom, it needs a little bit of maintenance. And being proactive about all these little deadlines, that's the absolute key to protecting it.
So here's your immediate 2-minute action plan. You can do this right now. First, grab your wallet, pull out your driver's license, and check that expiry date. Second, log in online or pick up the phone and just confirm your pension claim date is set up correctly. And third, find an official government benefits calculator and just run your numbers again. It can't hurt. That's it. 3 simple steps to help secure your financial future. And that's a wrap on what you need to know. But I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. When you think about everything we've talked about, from the profit cap on your pension to the admin ambush with your driver's license, which one of these age 70 rules was the biggest surprise to you? Because honestly, just thinking about that, that's the very first step toward taking action.